could never get a tattoo. I'm too average looking. I feel like to have a tattoo successfully, you either got to be really hot or really ugly. Right? Because if you're hot, like, everything looks good on you, right? That's just decorating the mansion for Christmas. And if you're really ugly, like, oh, awesome, you can just cover some of that up with some nice artwork. You know? It's like when they go into the ghetto and put murals on dilapidated buildings, just like this was a closed Kmart, but now it's a picture of Martin Luther King. See what we did? Back to you, Steve.
Tonight on Laughs, we went all over the country to find you the best stand-up comedians of the week. Now, here's your host, Steve Hofstetter.
Welcome to another episode of Laughs. We're going to get it started with a comedian who says he'll do anything for a laugh. And he once got his junk tattooed on a dare. So he's nuts. It's Joe Larson.
I have a girlfriend, ladies and gents. I do have a girlfriend. Thank you. Yeah, thanks. We're in a pretty serious relationship. We're married. I think this might be the one. You never know. It's a big commitment, that marriage. She dresses me. She doesn't do it the normal way, though, telling me what to wear. She just tells me what not to wear, and then if I keep wearing it, it disappears. A month ago, I had a red hat. She was like, I don't like it when you wear that red hat. 2 days later, gone. A week after that, I'm wearing a pair of jeans with a rip in them. She was like, you look like trash when you wear those jeans with a rip in them. 2 days later, missing. Yesterday, she was like, I don't like your friend Eric. I was like, dude, you gotta move. You gotta get out of here. She's coming for you. Based on my hat, my pants, you got 2 days. Run! Marriage is tough, man. I just found out that my parents are getting divorced at the age of 60, which at first is very sad, and then it's absolutely hilarious. So when you get divorced at 25 or 35, it's like, you know what? Maybe we got married too young. Maybe we should go our own ways and live the lives we were meant to live. Be truly happy. When you get divorced at 60, it's like, I'd rather die alone. Thanks, but no thanks. My wife proposed to me, which is a little non-traditional. She did. She proposed to me. It was incredibly romantic. I remember it like it was yesterday. She came up to me one night and she was like, I'm pregnant. And I was like...
I was with a girl for years. I hated her guts. She made up words and it pissed me off. But she had a pair of knee pads. I wanted to know what they was for. But I couldn't do it no more. She made up her last word. We was on our way to bed one night. She rolls over to me. She says, baby, in the morning, I'm going to start me a diet. I says, okay, I'm going to support you. What you need to do is you should weigh yourself right now. Get you a base weight starting point so you can keep track of your weight loss. She says to me, I can't weigh myself right now because this is my night weight. Fellas, let me explain something to you. So you can hate your woman like I hate your woman. There are some women out there that are under the impression that they weigh more when they go to bed than when they wake up in the morning. Now, I heard you over there, okay? That's not true. That's voodoo, okay? That's witchcraft, and you a damn sorcerer, all right? You should be burned at the stake. If that was the case, it wouldn't be no overweight women. Just stop waking up. Don't get out the bed. Just stop setting your alarm. I wish I would hear a woman tell me, well, I just need to lose like 5 more pounds. Well, go take a nap. Go lay on the couch. You'll be sexy in no time.
Despite what your mother thinks, there's more than just cat videos on YouTube. You can watch all of our episodes for free at youtube.com/LaughsTVShow. And our comics don't get distracted by a laser pointer. Well, most of them don't.
Part of the problem is you start running out of stuff to celebrate, though, right? Because you turn 18, you're legally an adult. You turn 21, you can legally drink. You turn 25, you're halfway to dead, and you can rent a car. The next thing you have after that is 36, right? Do you guys know what 36 is? Yeah. That's where you can legally have sex with someone half your age. Some of you 20-somethings are like, something to look forward to. Some of the rest of you are like, oh no, I missed it. I'm not much of a drinker anymore. Every group of girls has that one girl that's like a situation that needs to be taken care of when she gets drunk. It's like an ordeal that needs diffused. If you're pointing at someone, it's probably you. That's okay, because I'm that girl. Whenever I get drunk, people are like, oh, great, Nikki's drunk. Someone's going to have to drive her home, and someone's going to have to help her find her pants. I think part of the problem is that I'm a scotch drinker, and people tell me scotch is an old man's drink. Like, really? I guess that kind of makes sense, because when I drink scotch, I act like an old man. I get really mad about problems in the world I can't change. Hit on girls half my age.
I'm a cat owner. I don't know if that's obvious. Oh, really? Wow. Is there a convention? It's a lot of cat happiness. I like dogs, too. It's nothing against dogs. I just vibe better with a cat, you know? Cats are more... Like, dogs are too much in your face. Just like, ha, 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 what's up, man? Ha. Like an annoying friend, like, dude, let's go out, man. Let's go out. And you're like, no. You're like, all right, it's been a second. How about it, man? Let's do it. It's going to be a blast. You're on, man. What if I just breathe in your face until we do it? How about that? I don't like that. That's why I like cats. Cats are more like, what are you doing? I don't really care anyway. Like a dog, you can pet a dog's belly all day, and they'll never get tired of it. Just like, no, please, keep going more. Yeah, hopefully not that creepy, but you get the idea. A cat? You can pet a cat for what, 2, maybe 3 minutes? And then eventually it's like, yeah, all right, I get it. Get away from me. I got clean laundry to lay on. Get the hell away from me.
I am Irish and Native American, or what my AA sponsor conveniently calls a natural. Out of the gate, that's me. I'm a lot of fun or a lot of trouble, depending on who you talk to, huh? DUIs, blackouts, blaming the girlfriend's cat for peeing on me when I probably did it myself, huh? Ex-girlfriend, she left. You know, took off because she didn't get my eccentric behavior and furthermore claimed we didn't have a cat. That seemed to be a bigger issue. What kind of person does something like that? You wake a man up after a 3-day bender like, I think you peed the bed. Well, I think the cat did it. We don't have a cat. It's an X-file. Wake them up. I don't know what to do with you. Right? Blacking out's a weird thing, isn't it? Blacking out is like your body gets a part in a movie, but your brain's already read the book. Right? So there's a moment in the story arc of the evening where your brain goes, I know how this ends, and I'm not watching this. I'm not watching this at all. Sometimes you can tell how rowdy a person will get by the accessories they wear, right? Like, take a guy on a bike with a helmet and spandex, you go, well, that's an athlete, no threat, indoor guest. But you take the same guy, same bike, at a mullet and a Motley Crue shirt, whew, multiple DUIs. At his backyard and away from breakables, right? Enough about all that guy we have in our family. No? All right, if you don't know who the dude is, check the mirror. That's usually where he hides. Yeah. Next time you drink whiskey, punch him. I'm sure the dude's been asking for it.
Follow us on Twitter at Laughs TV Show. And while you're at it, make sure to use hashtag LaughsTV in all your funny tweets. It'll hash your tag, if you know what I mean.
I like my gay neighbors. They're nice people. They're just strange because they're always telling me how hard it is to be gay. Like my neighbor said this to me the other day. He goes, Rod, I don't know if you know this or not, but there's still a lot of prejudice out there in America. And I was like, if I know, dude, I'm on the first team. Me and Tonto, we're well aware of what has happened in America. I've been black a long time, is what I'm trying to say. I did not have to come out. You know what I mean? That'd have been weird right there. I'm sitting on the edge of my bed. I'm all upset. I'm going, I like ribs and rap music. I might be a black dude. I got a taste for watermelon Kool-Aid. What does that mean? My gay neighbors got me to march in the Gay Pride Parade with them last year, which, I'm down for the cause. I think if you're gay, you should be proud. It's what you are. And so I marched. But the main reason I marched is because, black people, we don't have a parade. It's weird to me because everybody's got a parade but us, right? Like the Irish have a parade, the Italians have a parade, Puerto Ricans have a parade, gays have a parade, no black parade. So a little tip to you white people, you see a brother in your streets, that's probably a riot. Go back in the house.
Use this commercial break to call your mom and wake her up. She hates that. It's Laughs. Yay! More laughs!
This comedian is obsessed with jiu-jitsu, so when he says, I killed it, we don't really know what he means. It's Colin Moulton.
You ever had this happen? You ever walk into a garage sale and realize it's not a garage sale at all? It's just a dude sitting in his garage reading the paper. That happened to me in real life, and I didn't even catch on right away. The guy goes, "Can I help you?" I was like, "Nah, I'm just looking." So okay, I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna check out your personal stuff for no reason at all in your mind. That's how I roll. There was a garage sale in my head for like 3 minutes. That's a long 3 minutes for the other dude. What did he think I was doing? Like it was the most uncommitted home invasion ever? Like I just wandered in. I'm actually gonna browse, see if your stuff's worth going to prison, so have a seat. Not enough value here to commit a felony, Henry. I'm gonna rob your neighbor where things are expensive.
I've actually been to Nigeria before, and we got one season. That's brimstone. You wake up feeling like you missed the rapture. Like, did the rapture come? Jesus done made it already? Because somebody got the temperature set to biscuits. It's hot, I'm telling you. Just to cool off at church. Every Sunday I got baptized. Slam dunk me in the pool, drown me there, because I want to talk to the Lord about this. This is ridiculous. The easiest thing to do out there is the weatherman. That's it. That's the easiest thing. That's the easiest job out there. Comes right out. Here today in Nigeria, it is going to be hot. Tomorrow will be hotter. The rest of the week is the devil dress light, or you will die.
For those of you who don't know, a gun drill starts when I pretend to be asleep in my bed. Yeah, and then my boyfriend makes a bunch of burglar noises downstairs. Yeah, and I have to jump up and grab the shotgun and aim it down the stairs and do the like ch-ch noise, you know, because that's the scariest part of a shotgun, the like ch-ch. And then I don't do it with my mouth, I do it with the gun. Like it's scarier then. Sometimes with both, I go like ch-ch-ch-ch, gun noise, and then I aim it down the stairs. And then he has to come up the stairs holding a broom that I aim the gun at, because even though it's not loaded, you don't aim it at your boyfriend. That's how you end up on the news. And so even with the broom, I have to make up a backstory. I'm like, this broom hurts kids. This broom is going to kill again. And so I'm aiming at the broom and I have to yell, "Get out of my house!" And then usually there's a lot of argument about when the drill is over. That's usually how they end. I pass the gun drill with flying colors every time. Thank you. You can clap. I'm a patriot. Thank you. Do you know who fails the gun drill? My neighbors. Yeah, who most nights hear a burglar coming into my home. A loud argument that involves the burglar lecturing me on how to use a shotgun. And then silence.
Are you a Facebook addict? The first step is admitting you have a problem. And the second step is liking our page at facebook.com/LaughsTVShow. Don't worry, we'll get through this together.
And now, Mad as Hell with Tom Simmons.
I started in a black comedy club, right? I was the only white guy there. It was great. I don't know, white people, I gotta be honest, black people, they laugh better than you. You know? You see black people laugh with their whole soul, you know what I mean? Just like, nah, he did it! Like, bouncing around. It's great to hear a bunch of like, that boy is stupid, you're doing great. Yeah, when a black audience doesn't like you guys are you guys are cool, like, okay, maybe the next joke will be good, you know what I mean? Sit here politely. No, black people are like, boo! Get your ass off stage! What's that shirt, extra medium? You know, it's like, man, it's like crushes your soul. I gotta be honest, that's why I've never had sex with a black woman, you know what I'm saying? Not that I'm not attracted, I'm just too worried I'm gonna get booed off the you know what I'm saying? How awful would that be in the middle of my life, boo, cracker, boo, get your ass off me! Your whole sex tape could be on Vine, get on me!
Changing the channel may cause dizziness, mood swings, and dry mouth. It's Laughs. Welcome back to the best show on TV. It's Laughs.
An Indian living in Dubai who was just named the 4th funniest comic in the world by the Laugh Factory, Nitin Marani.
My dad still doesn't know what I do for a living. He keeps introducing me as a standby comedian. But I think they ask you stupid questions at job interviews, right? The last one I went for, this guy goes, "So, Mr. Mirani, tell us, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years in this organization?" I said, "I want to be general manager." He was a general manager. Didn't find it funny. He said, "So, Mr. Mirani, Tell us, how do you handle a stressful situation? I just got up and left. I can't handle stress. I don't know why they ask you personal questions. Every job interview, every form, every recruitment agency asks you is one question. I just met you, you don't know me, we just met. What the hell is last position held and for how long? That's between me and my girlfriend. Why should I?
It's time for the Vine of the Week. I personally chose this Vine because, well, to be honest, I didn't choose it. Sorry.
What's up, man? Go ahead. Y'all gonna put your seatbelt on? Nope. Safety last. Ow! Safety first.
I lost my father last year, and I went home and I did the good son thing to do. I went home and I cleared out his hard drive before my mom had a chance to see it. That's what you do as a good son. And all the women are like, what was on the hard drive? All the guys are like, good job, bro. Every guy has a deal worked out with his best friend. Like, if anything goes wrong, burn everything, okay? I don't want her even knowing I owned a computer. You hear me? You hand her this old Razor phone and tell her I loved her. You tell her I loved her. There was nothing weird on that. I didn't find anything weird, right? There was nothing crazy. He didn't go to weird website. He only searched one thing. It was just one thing. It was just one word. You just type it in the search bar. It was just the word boobies. That was it. Just the word... all capital letters, so big boobies is what he was after. He was after. The problem was he put it in every search bar he could find. It was in the Kindle, it was on the laptop. I mean, that's why the GPS doesn't work anymore. He just can't type that in. Destination boobies.
My mom's worried about me. She's like, are you gonna find someone? Are you looking for someone? I'm like, it's hard out there. I can't explain Tinder to her. She's not gonna get Tinder. Like, yeah, I just swipe right and everything's awesome. Like, she's upset because all her friends are getting married, right? And all her friends' kids are getting married. And she looks at me like, what's wrong with you? But she's not that bad. Her friends are bad. Like, I'll meet some lady at a dinner party who I've never met before, and she'll just come up to me. She's like, so, Tushar, when you gonna get married, huh, Tushar? I'm like, I just met you. That's so personal. Tushar, when are you going to get married? I want to have the samosa at your wedding, huh? Come on, Tushar. And she's doing all types of eye stuff. Come on, Tushar, when are you going to get married? And it's not going to stop there. They're just going to keep on. Tushar, when are you going to have a kid, huh? When are you going to have a kid, huh? When are you going to have a kid, Tushar? When is your kid going to have a kid, huh? When is your kid going to have a kid, huh? Tushar, when are you going to die, huh? I want to have a funeral. I want to go have a samosa at your funeral.
Don't turn green, Hulk out, and bust out of your clothes. Laughs will be right back. Please enjoy more laughs.
License. You have any idea how fast you were going?
I don't, officer.
Maybe 5 over the speed limit? You think 10? 15 miles an hour? You got a lead foot there, buddy old pal?
What did your radar gun say?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that thing's broken. That's why I was asking. Have a good day.
Really? Again?
You hurt someone, son?
No.
You steal someone?
What are you talking about?
You kill someone?
No, Jesus.
If you killed someone, I won't tell a soul.
No, I didn't.
Do you have any idea why I pulled you over?
I don't.
Yeah, okay. I don't either, to be honest. Lights were on, siren was going, and it's like, okay, well, let's go through with this thing. Sometimes you gotta just jump off the cliff and hope you find a parachute or a pad.
That doesn't make any sense.
Have yourself a good day. You have any idea how fast I was going?
How would I know that?
My speedometer's not working is the problem. You know, I put my hand out and did one of these things. A lot of resistance. That wind was moving.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. You have yourself a good day. Are you my mommy?
Hello?
Who are you? I gotta go. You have any idea why I'm in the backseat of your car?
No, I don't.
Because I'm arresting myself. Do you know why?
No, because you're a terrible police officer?
Nailed it.
God, you've pulled me over 10 times in the last 5 miles.
I know. Book me, Dano.
My name is not Dano.
I know it's not, but I'm gonna call you Dano.
Please don't.
Let's go, Dano, to the station. Is it dark out or is it just me?
You're wearing sunglasses.